Good afternoon. I'm Onion, and this is I Have No Cuts Tarot. So there are East Africans in the government that are no longer in the government. They're getting fired. Okay, and there are two people working on your behalf to make sure that this happens, because the gang stalking contract is over. So this death card is talking about the peace that you're about to have in your life. People are no longer going to be able to cause any interference financially, spiritually, having you gang stalked, monitored, or followed. These people, imagination in the reverse, that lack creativity, that wanted to harness from your energy. Okay, now there's a lot of blame being thrown around right now as to why a lot of people are dealing with karma because of what they've done to you. Okay, there's a lot of blame being thrown around. There are going to be some people that I don't know. There might be a spirit of forgiveness that might be helping you and assisting you at this particular time to get justice. Because remember, somebody lied to a lot of people about you and spread a lot of deception about you. But either way, these two individuals, they're two masculines that are taking action to bring you justice so that you can finally have peace, okay? And they've been divinely guided to do so. And there's a whole collective of you that are going to have peace because it's not just one of you that were targeted. Several of you were targeted for your energy by people that know how to utilize your energy, manifest abundance for themselves. But in order for that to happen, you would need to be impoverished and sick and in a very bad state. And that was part of the whole gang stalking thing. People were harvesting from people that have abundant energy by oppressing their life through gang stalking, placing them on a targeted list while they stole your energy and became wealthy off of it. But now we are in the season of karma. The gang stalking contract's over, and you can expect that all of your sorrows are going to be reversed, okay? You're going to come out of sorrow now, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this reading. All right. What is the energy crowning this read? What is the energy crowning this read, please? Yeah, somebody is not going to be able to get away with something that they keep trying to do. Somebody is not ready to let go of the good old days, the good old times when they just do whatever they wanted. Somebody had some kind of position authority whereby they felt like they could just do whatever they wanted and they were allowed to do whatever they wanted to you. And whoever you are high priestess. These are some extremely narcissistic energies that were manifesting their complete dreams, their complete wish fulfillment off your energy. What's the obstacle right now? Now, I already told you it's two people working on your behalf to make sure you get your justice for what they did to you. So the obstacle is they can't cause any more conflicts for you, okay? Because, again, the fates are at play. And I was talking about the fates before. I was saying if you did something, if you went through a really hard time and you're coming to the end of a really hard time, you might want to do a past life regression to see, because it'll bring you some peace to know that whatever happened to you in the past, if you knew the reason that whatever was happening to you bad happened, you might be at peace. Because if you find out you did something awful in a past life to you'll feel so much better to know that, oh my God, so all my suffering wasn't for anything. All of my suffering was so that I could repay karmic debt because, wow, I didn't know I did somebody that dirty in a past life. So it'll change and shift your perspective from kind of a sort of victim mentality to a place of empowerment, spiritual empowerment. Because those of us that know how to self-reflect and we carry the spirit of accountability, if we do find out that what we went through was because of bad karma, we caused a mishap in a past life for another, and we had a chance to make that person back whole or their bloodline back whole or repay that karma and pay for our sins, then that makes us happy to know that somebody got justice because we have a conscience and because we have empathy and compassion and because we're sorry for anyone that we wronged, even in the past life. And we're happy when we can repay a debt, okay? So whatever is playing out for you and for you, it was part of the fates, the Wheel of Fortune, and they can't cause any more conflict for you. And that's the obstacle. The karma's run out. Now you're in the upright here. You're on the top of the Wheel of Karma. You have paid back your karma, whoever you are, okay? Now, what happened in the recent past? what happened in the recent past. See, somebody wanted you under some kind of karmic control where you would be in a marriage or relationship with someone that would be harnessing your energy, okay? Creating illusions and abusing power with you. But whoever you are, you're single right now. And you are your own agent. You are in full control of your sexual energy. You are in full control of your own body. You are in full control of who you share your energy with. You're in control of your finances. No one can force you by manipulating your finances to marry someone or be in a bad relationship so that they can get sexual access to you, so they can manifest off of you. And these people in the government, they're upset about that. They do not like the fact that they can no longer control you through gangstalking because the contract is over. And you're single. They don't like that either because that means you get to choose your lover. That means you get to choose who you marry or be in a relationship with. Or 4B. Hey, 4B, single for life. Cats and plants might be the way to go. You might, because I'm going to be honest with you, even as women, when you live with a man and you share your energy with a man, whether you're having sex with him or not, he's still benefiting off of your energy. You understand? When you are around men constantly, they're still siphoning off your energy, whether you realize it or not. Child, I'm trying to tell you. But they don't like the fact that you are a free agent with your energy when they have, for over 20 years, been able to utilize your spiritual power and energy to become wealthy and financial. So it looks like someone might not have invested their money very well during that period when you were in your South Node. Whatever energy they stole from you, they should have invested wisely. But right now, you're North Node, so they can no longer take from you. You understand? And like I said, you're a free agent. You're free from this karma. This is what you were under. They were allowed to do this to you because you were in your South Node and you owed karma. But that karma is over now. And because you're a free agent and you're single, so there's no one to make a money offer to, hey, if you harvest her energy, we'll give you money or do this, that, and the other. You have the right to go 4B. If you don't want to ever sleep with another person again for the rest of your life, you can do that. If you don't want to date anybody and you just want to travel and treat yourself to lobster and steak dinners and enjoy the rest of your life, maybe mingle with other people that might be like you, that love their peace and love their plants and cats and stuff, bike ride. If you want to spend the rest of your life being selfish with your energy, and your kids are grown, I ain't talking about everybody. I know some of y'all got responsibilities. You're a free agent. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go where you want to go. And you can do whatever you want to do with your energy at this point. And they hate that because they want to have control over you and what's going on in between your legs. Because they made so much money off of you by harvesting your energy, all those years when you were up under karmic control. So what is going on right now with this Queen of Swords reverse, Strength card reverse? Someone feels powerless. So somebody feels powerless right now. They feel powerless right now because these people have been stealing your money, okay? These people have been stealing your money in the past, and they were told they're not able to restrict you by stealing. See, they don't need your money. These are people that have plenty of money. They don't need your money, but they needed to restrict your money so that you wouldn't be able to move around. So you would not be able to go apply for a job somewhere higher paying. You won't be able to relocate. You won't be able to travel about. They wanted to restrict your money to limit your movement. Hopefully, they could restrict you to the point where you will be open to a toxic relationship in which they could send somebody to attach a spiritual cord to your root and sacral chakra so they could continue to use your energy to do spell work with. But right now, and somebody made some kind of spiritual offer. Somebody made some kind of an offer, once again, to do something to hold you back. To hold you back from moving forward financially. And they've been doing this for a while now. They don't want you to be able to go out and make as much money as you want or to be free. They want control of your sexual energy. They want control over you. And they figure if we can control your money through this system, we can... see, they must not know. Shit, some of y'all are fucking creative. Some of y'all could jump out there and just start doing hair at home. Fuck that. Some of y'all be like, I'm going to be twisting locks. I got a special going right now. I'll do you and your daughter half price. In my house, you pay me cash. People don't understand, a lot of women, they can find other streams of income and other things that you can do, to make money on the side to compensate for whatever these people, because the only way they can pull strings to affect your money is through the system. So you would have to be working some kind of a job whereby they can hack you. And that would be social media. Now you get a regular job or go back into the workforce, then it's not much they can do because the gang stalking contract is over. You understand? In the past, if you want to go out and get a job right now, you can do that, and the gang stalking contract is over. And these people will be unemployed and broke anyway and going through bad karma by the time you got situated in a new job, if you don't want people to touch your money. Because they can't, if you get a regular job, like in the government or private sector, they can't hack your money or take your paycheck. They can't do that. But if you work and get a paycheck online through social media, then that gives them the ability to take it from you. And if they trapped you by gang stalking you at work in the past, the gang stalking contract's over. They can't do it anymore. So if you want to, you can go back into the workforce and they won't be able to gang stalk you or try to attempt to murder you and kill you, try to frighten you, cause you to have a car accident. All of that is over now. So if you're attached to social media, you can leave social media and get a regular job if you want to, okay? If these people keep on. I have a feeling that they're going to be gone before you. So these people have been trying to control your finances by forcing you either to be on an online platform, by making you feel threatened at work, so you can't work a regular job. But right now, if you want to work a regular job, you can go do that if you want to, okay? Because the gang stalking contract is over. The whole purpose is for them to control you and your movements so that they could put you into a corner where they can get you into a vulnerable state where you will be open to having sex with one of their people that will attach a spiritual cord to your root and sacral chakra so they can keep making money off of you. That's the whole point. And these people are emotionally closed because they were able to do this so much in the past, but the spell work is backfiring now. That they were using to try to stop you from your own abundant energy with that Ten of Pentacles reverse. Hermit. It's now backfired and it's not working anymore, and they have to let it go, and they're mad about that. These people are angry about that because they have to let it go, and they have very bad karma, and they're stressed out about it because they know what they're going to happen. Now, I told you there are two people that are working on your behalf. I'm not going to go too much into who those two people are. They know who they are. But there are two people working on your behalf right now to make sure these people get karma for what they've been doing. And your family has been helping them, okay? Because your family don't want people to identify them as being the people that... But it don't matter. Everybody know who's who. And a lot of people are about to go to jail, and they know it. All right, what are the messages, Holy Spirit? There's a military person and a main male here, okay? A blood or paternity test is needed. Somebody might need to get a blood and or paternity test for a child that they might think is theirs, or a pregnancy, or a child that they have. Somebody might need to get a military test. I'm sorry, a military. Somebody might need to get a paternity test for a baby, a pregnancy, a child, or something like that, because it keeps coming out over and over again. I'm going to see what that's about. All right, pull chakra card. Oh, okay, this is for, they're telling me this is for someone that has an issue with their throat chakra. There might be, and their heart chakra. Okay, so they're telling me whose death they might have staged. Somebody's death might have been staged. They might be still alive somewhere. I don't know, maybe because they had to give some kind of testimony. So it could be like some kind of safe house type issue going on here. Somebody might have had their death staged. like that, someone that's a Mason, that was a part of spiritual corruption in a very high place, okay? All right, what about this person where there was a blood or paternity test? Someone, devil in the reverse, someone did not have sex with somebody and didn't take action with somebody. I don't know, maybe they were too drunk or too high to remember or whatever, but something happened where someone might think they had sex with somebody, but it was a missed opportunity. So I don't know how high or drunk somebody had to be to make somebody think they had sex with them, but somebody thinks a baby is theirs that is not, and they're not seeing something correctly. Somebody is not thinking about something or seeing something correctly. Somebody in the past, there's somebody that you think you have a baby or a child with, but you were either so drunk or so high, or somebody was so out of it that they actually thought they had sex, or it could be a thing where you thought that you released inside of somebody to get them pregnant or something, and you might not have ever even ejaculated, whoever you are. It might be a thing where you might have been drunk or high or something, and you might have thought that you had sex with this person, or maybe you did have sex, but maybe something, y'all was so drunk that you pulled out and it, nothing ever came out. But something happened, and somebody knows that it's a question of paternity, because you thought that you got them pregnant, but you actually didn't. I don't know how this happened, but it has something to do with you being drunk or high, not to be able to remember. But they're saying the devil reversed and the ace of wands reversed. So that means you thought that you might have come to full climax or something, and then you might have released inside of them, maybe because you did have sex with them, but you were drunk, or maybe you started to have sex with them and they drugged you. Someone could have drugged you and you could have passed out on the bed, and when you woke up in the morning, you thought you had sex with that person. You didn't have sex with that person. I don't know who I'm talking to, but whoever you are, you was in some kind of situation where someone either drugged you or you had something to drink or something, but it's not your baby, okay? Somebody has a pregnancy, a child, a baby. Someone lied to you. It was never your baby. They either drugged you or you were drunk or high. And if you started to have sex, you passed out before you did anything, okay? And this is someone you are married to or in a relationship with. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You might have your own business, or you might have had your own business in the past. You might have been self-employed, okay? You need to get a paternity test for a baby or a child, the Queen of Swords reverse. And this is something that happened in the past. A narcissist that you were with, in the past, maybe you've had plenty of sex with this person, but this particular time you did not get them pregnant, even if you think that you have, okay? So somebody couldn't plan something. They were trying to get to go a certain way, and they were the wounded warrior because they were exhausted and frustrated and trying to do something. So whatever happened between the two of you, they lied about a pregnancy, the Empress in the reverse, okay? Because somebody felt overwhelmed. Somebody felt overwhelmed about an Empress. So there was an Empress in the reverse that somebody felt overwhelmed about. So what I'm getting is there was a real Empress that you were supposed to go toward, or that you were going to date, or someone else that you wanted to be with, or that you were looking at. And this Empress in the reverse energy, they flipped it in my hand because they want me to explain. An Empress in the reverse that wanted to control you, and they wanted to control your movements as a control tactic for you. What she did was, I don't even know, she could have been working with someone in your family. She either drugged you or you were high or drunk. And you thought you had sex with her, and you thought you got her pregnant. But that particular night, you did not even have sex with her. That devil in the reverse with the ace of wands in reverse, you did not get her pregnant. But she was worried about you going toward a real Empress, and she just wanted to stop and block you. She could have been working with your family or her family or somebody's family to block you, okay? And that's what happened. Whoever you are, again, you have trouble speaking up. You have issues with throat chakra. You might have an overactive heart chakra, where you might allow things that should not be tolerated that you shouldn't tolerate them from. You might not put boundaries on your time and energy with people that you should. So you might have to work on your boundaries. These people wanted you to help them to get a judgment reverse on someone that they were trying to get away with something they were trying to do. Maybe some kind of fraud. Okay? But you decided that you couldn't persevere connected to these people and you couldn't. But there's a blood or paternity test needed. Whoever you are, something was illuminated to you and you already moved to calmer waters. You ain't worried about it. But they just wanted me to confirm for you that one of your children or something with a baby or pregnancy, it was never your child. So you don't have to be in a mental imprisonment about it, okay? You could already move to calmer waters about that, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Respite care. Okay, somebody's going to end up in respite care. Why? Because somebody has PDO tendencies that you are heavily spiritually protected from at this time. Somebody's going to end up in respite care. There's somebody that's going to end up in the hospital in respite care that has PDO tendencies that you are spiritually protected from. And this might be a past life enemy of yours, okay? This might be a past life enemy of yours that might be infertile. Someone might be spiritually infertile, or they might be actually infertile in real life, okay? Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Again, this is a past life enemy of yours that was breadcrumbing you, and giving to another person. If someone set you up to be Neuralinked, that chip has been completely destroyed inside of you or permanently disabled. It's not working the way they want it to. This is someone that is or was in a codependent marriage with somebody, okay? And this has something to do with your home, a real estate, or a land matter. Okay. Right? What? All right, got it. Somebody feels like they were blackmailed and had to go along with something. All right, what do you want me to know? Or what do you want me to tell the collective about whoever this person is? All right, this is a past life enemy of yours, okay, whoever this person is. They are a past life enemy, okay? So this is somebody that I guess you had some kind of beef with in a past life. That's interesting. I'm so curious. I don't even know if I want to go into that right now with my little ancestral cards, even though I am curious. Now, these cards are not for past life regression, but they're ancestral path cards. But still, they still give me little clues and hints. Tell me about these past life enemies, my collective and the person that you're talking to me about right now. Tell me about this past life. Give me a little energy about this person that is a past life enemy of yours, the High Priestess. All right, somebody was a high priestess or a high priest in a past life, okay? What is this? The 8 of Wands, okay, that just came out. All right, somebody was some kind of high priestess that could have some energy or caused something to happen to somebody very quickly. Okay, we're going to see in just a sec. What happened with these past life enemies? Give me a little bit of a glimpse into what happened. Okay. Strength card, a Leo. Somebody might have Leo in their chart. This is a past life enemy. And a high priestess might have quickly done something to somebody. Somebody could be of South African descent or of African descent somewhere, but that looks like a dry desert area right there. This looks like it could be like South Africa. This looks like it could be like South Africa or Botswana or Swaziland or one of those countries in or close to South Africa. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Oh. Baby in a past life. Somebody, the Hanged One. Somebody might have been pregnant in a past life, and a high priestess might have sent something toward. Look at all those. Okay. Look at all those cranes. They look like the pelican when it brings the baby in the cartoons. Okay. 10 of sacred circles. Wow. So it looks like somebody did something to somebody's baby or pregnancy in a past life. Okay, the 8 of Cups. Somebody could have caused somebody to even walk away. Somebody could have caused somebody to walk away from somebody. Okay? A high priestess might have done something to make somebody walk away from somebody. They might have done something to cause somebody to separate. Somebody could have been of European descent here, and somebody could have been of African descent here. I'm getting like 2 different people because this is Stonehenge. This right here, you're going to see a whole lot of like past life energy come out like between like the Moors. Because, at one time, black people all over the earth were the ruling class of everything. The trade, the money, the finance, all forms of wealth and abundance all over the planet, education, everything. Okay. And all of us are not angels. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All of us ain't angels. All of us weren't out there doing right. Some of us were downright evil. And that's the truth because motherfuckers right now in your energy that look just like you that did some evil to you. And vice versa. You can be any race and during any time frame, and you could have done something to another person, and in this incarnation they might have gotten their lick back on you based on something you could have done when you were in power. Okay, so that's why I say you got to have an open mind about this stuff. But somebody with a high priestess that might have sent some energy to cause somebody possibly to pull their energy away from somebody, walk away from somebody, and abandon somebody. Somebody looks like they might have been in a cold area, in a cold place somewhere, and somebody might have messed something up for somebody. Okay? Somebody could have been a Queen of Cups, a very loving energy. Somebody could have even been pregnant and had a baby. Oh! This is why it's a past life. Oh my God. Okay, so I literally just pulled some energy for somebody that owned business that the paternity is in question about a child. Okay. And somebody was playing in somebody's energy. They didn't even have sex. They tricked them. But it's a past life enemy because it might have been something where in a past life, you might have been a high priest, a masculine. You might have been a masculine that might have been some kind of high priest or high priestess. And what you did to this person in the past life was you did something to make somebody walk away from somebody that might have had somebody's child. Clarify this, Queen of Cups, Hangman. Yeah. Work towards somebody to make them not want to move forward with somebody. After they were pregnant with their baby, they moved somebody on and this person left them and moved away from them. And this happened in a past life. Okay, could have been recent or in a past life. But somebody sent some magic towards somebody to make somebody leave somebody while they were pregnant. And it was a very loving woman. Okay, it was a very loving Queen of Cups feminine. Okay, she could be of European descent or she could be South African descent. Okay, tell me about this high priest or high priestess. Because they wanted to reverse an ending with somebody they wanted control over. I feel like somebody wanted control over somebody and they wanted to reverse an ending because they had somebody in some kind of a cycle. So there was some kind of high priest or high priestess that was in a cycle with somebody where they could have been benefiting from someone's energy in some kind of way. Okay. And they were just being childish and very immature. Okay. And somebody was stuck in a cycle. And somebody might have been pregnant with someone's baby, and maybe they were going to start a brand new life somewhere else. And as a high priest or high priestess, whoever this person is that's dealing with someone right now, this past life enemy, what you did was you did some spell work to send away somebody that was supposed to help someone care for their baby. This could be the father of their child, but you sent somebody away that was supposed to help somebody care for their child so that you could hold on to their energy. And the reason why this past life energy in this life has tricked you into thinking that you were pregnant with that they were pregnant with your baby so they could hold on to your energy. There it is. All right, thank you. All right, I told y'all. And I don't even know if y'all can see these cards. Listen, I told y'all. It might be worth it to do a past life regression. I'm telling you, to find out if you're going through karma or a cycle with somebody and you're like, this hurts emotionally so bad. Why would you play with my heart like that and make me think that you were pregnant with my child and make me think this was my child for 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Why would you do that? Child, in a past life, you might have had someone's energy that you might have been coming up off of and utilizing and childish with. And you might have did something if they got pregnant and you knew you were going to lose control over them. Now, you could have been their mother, their father. You could have been a sibling, a friend. But whoever you were, a friend of the family, you were some kind of high priest or high priestess. And whoever you were, you didn't want to let go of your karmic hold on this person, even after they got pregnant and had a baby with, I guess, whoever they were involved with. And the person that was going to help them, you sent them out their life. You did some spell work to chase that person away while they were pregnant with their baby. And they ended up possibly alone. They ended up alone somewhere. Okay. The winter barren, that represents struggle. That could represent having to struggle to survive. You know, in the winter, not a lot grows. You sent somebody away so you could stay and hold on to their energy. And in this life, they're your past life enemy, and they lied about being pregnant with your child so that they could stay in your energy and oppress you. And that's the karma. That's why they're your past life energy. This is for a man. Okay, there you have it. So you understand, wow, that is so interesting. A lot of the situations that we are tied to in our present life, where people do certain specific things to us and we feel like it's such an injustice, you might find out that you did something very similar, if not almost the same thing to them in a past life. And that's why they are in your life doing it to you in this lifetime. Only for a period of time, though. So whoever that masculine is I'm talking to right now, that masculine was dealing with a past life energy. Okay, Holy Spirit. All right. Right now, somebody might be in some very reckless energy to do something. Somebody might be taking action to maybe expose something. That was a past life enemy. Somebody might be taking some action to try to expose something, okay, about backstabbing and a betrayal, okay. A backstabbing and betrayal, okay. Someone might be sending someone a message very soon. So somebody might send a message to somebody very soon. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, feel defeated. Somebody might feel defeated because they can't balance the situation. And the karma's over. They're not in a mental imprisonment anymore. So if they were in a mental imprisonment, it's because that karma, they had to stay in a mental imprisonment under karmic control of that person in order for their karma to play out for what happened in the past life. But right now, with the wheel in the upright, the time is run out, okay? The karma's run out. Something played out already. So this person's no longer in a mental imprisonment because it played out. You ever wonder why people don't wake up when you're telling them and you're holding the picture right to their face and saying, why can't you see what everybody else can see? Can't you see they're using you? Why can't you see this? Everyone sees it but you. Leave people alone. The reason everybody sees it but them is because sometimes karma is playing out and something has to play out in which a karmic debt is being repaid. And then suddenly they snap out of it and suddenly they can see what everyone else sees. That means that with that karmic wheel, they finally have paid back the karma to the person they might have had a debt to. So somebody wants to come toward you to give you some news. They might want to celebrate with you or whatever. They did not see something about the Empress in the reverse in the past, okay? And it could be some kind of communication now that might have given them some understanding. This is somebody that wants to start like a new friendship with you, but they did not see, like I said, they didn't see something about somebody in the past. They didn't have an understanding about why they couldn't see something and why they were under karmic control. But now you understand. A lot of karmic control that we're placed under is because we have karma playing out with that individual from a past life. And now the conflict is over. Ciao. If I ever get offline, I'm going to start doing past life regressions for people to let you know why somebody in your life doing something to you. Child, you probably did something to them. You probably did something in a past life, child. I'm telling you, the veil is becoming more and more thin. And we're going to soon be able to literally recognize each other's souls. And we will be able to recognize all of our past lives and be like, oh my God, we've been through so many moons and past lives together where we've had interactions at different times. You know, just like India Irie. In one of her songs, she was like, maybe I was his husband and in a past life. But that shit is so real, okay? It is real. It really is. Because I've dated all of my wives from a past life. And I found out that I was going upside their head. I said, oops, upside the head. I'm serious. I found out that the men that I've dated in the past were my wives. They were my wives in a past life. And I was going, I said, oops, upside your head. When I was in connections in the past with them, I was in some energy like I said, oops, upside your head. I will. I'll let y'all know. I got to get it together first. But I'll let y'all know when I start doing it. It'll be fun. I might do it online. I don't know. I might do it online. Past life regression. It'll be fun. But that's if it is, because every situation in your life is not because of something that it's a past life enemy. That's only if it comes out. If it comes out that this is a past life enemy, because every situation in your life is not because it's a past life enemy. It's only if it comes out that it actually is. You understand? Okay. So somebody now wants to win at all costs because they want to see if they can rebuild a friendship with you. Okay. This is someone that they might feel differently now. They might have had an ego death. They didn't get they thought something was their complete wish fulfillment, but it's not. It might have led them to a destitute place where they might be having some challenges with their finances. And this is someone that missed an opportunity with you, okay, because they were being childish, because they were attached to someone that was tricking them and holding them back with a baby that wasn't even theirs. But it was because they wanted to use their energy. They wanted to use this person's energy for their own benefit. And that person did do that to them in a past life because they wanted to toy with them in a past life because they were doing spell work on them while they were pregnant. They made somebody mental to that pregnancy. Now, I don't know if that was the father of the child or if that was just a family member or someone that was going to help provide stability for that person and that child. But whoever it was, they made the person go away while they were pregnant, a mother figure. And that's why she came back in this life to do a fake pregnancy and hold on to that person's energy and keep their mind and keep them in some childish energy with you. Because he did spell work on her lover or whoever was vital to her stability and foundation when she was pregnant in the past life. That's why she did that. Okay. And that's why somebody didn't want to let something go, because they had to let that karma run off. That's why they kept doing spell work over this person and had a karmic hold, and they couldn't let it go. Sometime when people get in this energy of, I don't know why, I just can't let something go, it's because karma has to play out for something that happened in the past life. And that someone has finally had an ego death, because they have to let it go now, because the karma has been repaid. Okay? The karma has been repaid. So there you go. Someone wants to come towards you now for maybe a new friendship, if you're open to that or not, I don't know. But it's they were being held back again because they had karma. They had to deal with some past life karma energy with the person that they wronged in a past life. Okay? You could have Aquarius in your chart or be a star energy, but this person might be watching you, or they might have been keeping up with you, keeping tabs on you. Maybe they come by your home from time to time to peek in on you. You might not even know about that, but this person has been keeping up with you. But the reason that they're not in a mental imprisonment anymore about this energy is, again, they was going to be in a mental imprisonment until they paid back all the karma for what they did to that person in that past life. And now that the karma has been repaid, that's why they're able to have clarity and see the situation for what it is now. Okay? The karma has been repaid, and they're watching you. All right, so give me a final message, Holy Spirit, to end this read. Give me a final message to end this read. Okay. Someone could still be doing spell work in the background that doesn't see something correctly, because there's a wounded warrior, and they know someone's coming towards you very quickly. Someone could have Leo in their chart, okay, that can't control their emotions. This Leo might even be someone's past life enemy that was wronged in the past life. They feel backstabbed and betrayed. They don't see something correctly. But whoever this Leo energy is in a past life, like if this person is from another country, this Leo, if they were born let's say if this person came from another continent, and this Leo sun, moon, or rising that can't control their emotions, say they were born on another continent somewhere else, they're actually from that person's country. They come from that person's village long ago. That person comes from. I'm just giving by example. But they, through slavery or whatever, let's just assume these are black people, and this is somebody that was brought here through transatlantic slavery, and their ancestors have been here for hundreds and hundreds of years. But if there's still a past life enemy, at one time in one of their incarnations, they came from that person's village where they came from, right? And in that past life, again, they were pregnant by somebody that they wanted to, that was going to whisk them away and move them away. And whoever this person is that wants to come toward you that was under their karmic control, they did magic on this person. They did spell work in a past life on this mother figure while she was pregnant to make her lover go away, so that they could keep control on them and use their energy to be childish. They did that to them back where they come from, whatever village they from. They did this to them in a past life. And that's the reason why in this life they were able to do what they did to them. But the karma's paid back and it's over now. But this is somebody that comes from where they come from in a past life. Maybe a few past lives ago they did this and they got their karma back here. If let's say they're in North America, they got their karma back. I'm telling you, some of the people that come toward you that might play certain roles in your life, sometimes they'll even look like you. They might even look like they could be related to you. You know why? Because you've known these people in a past life, because they come from where you come from. And they're your past life enemy that you did something to. And the fates had it so that you would meet up, however, on the globe, whatever country, however you met up. It was the fate that you would meet up, so that they could give you back karma for what you did to them in the past. Okay? So whoever this Leo is, they feel backstabbed and betrayed, but they don't understand that they were angry with this person and they wanted to get them back for what they did in the past life. but they don't know that about themselves because they have not spiritually connected with their soul to recognize that your soul embodies many races, many genders, and it keeps reincarnating over and over again. So maybe they want to get a past life regression to better understand why they still feel like they are backstabbed and betrayed because this person has woken up and they're walking away. They had a past life history together. And now this person has woken up, okay? She's still doing spell work, but this person has woken up and they might be coming towards you, okay? And give me one final card to end this. Okay, this person is going to reach out in the near future. Okay, they're in the energy of wanting to reach out to you. Now, they'll probably cut me off before I end it. Is the reason they hire in the United States government, they hire foreigners because they don't give a fuck about the Constitution. They don't give a fuck about Native, Black, and white Americans that are here that pay taxes. They just want the money to go back to their country. And they know that because they don't care about the Constitution, they're not going to tell about the crimes that they've committed against the American citizens here. And that's why you have these two East Africans in the NSA that are going to be pushed out of your way. Okay, that's why they're going to cut me off because they didn't want me to talk about it. So I waited till the end of the reading. There's a nephew energy here. These people, they're going to be going through bad karma for a very long time. There is a main male in the reverse. They worked at the NSA. He is someone's nephew. And this military person was an Eritrean. This Eritrean that was using energy weapons. They're connected to the military. You can expect that they're not going to be able to cause you any more sorrow. They were using the government their jobs in the government to harness your sexual energy by using gangstalking to control your movements and control who you could date and marry, because it had to be someone that was in agreement to bring your energy to them. And that's who was getting your energy. These two East Africans that were working at the NSA. And it was a whole bunch of different women they targeted that they were doing this through the NSA and working with the other agencies and working with the United States government through gang stalking. And I'm going to tell you one more time. The reason that so many government agencies have been infiltrated by a whole bunch of East Africans, West Africans, Central Africans, South Americans, Mexicans, people from Central America, or people from all over the world, Asian, Koreans, Vietnamese, because these people don't give a fuck about America. These people don't give a fuck about your constitutional rights. They think that you have too many rights as it is. You're a spoiled American, and they don't give no fucks about you. So they know if they give these people these federal government jobs to do shit against you, that they'll do it without a conscience, without a cause, without a thought, without a second thought. Because these Korean, Vietnamese, African, Hispanic, all of these motherfuckers that come from other countries here to America, a lot of times, they just know, hey, I'll do whatever you want me to do if you're going to make me a rich man or woman, and I could build a palace in my country with American money and live high on a hog and retire rich as fuck off of American money. Hell yeah. Put me in the NSA. I'll do black magic for you. I'll kill for you. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Okay. And I wanted to wait till the end of the reading because I know they're going to cut me off. So I'm going to talk until they cut me off. Okay. So like I said, whoever this Eritrean was in the military that was working in the NSA or had a connection in the military working in the NSA, and this main male, for a very long time, something is about to be happening to them. They're not going to be able to hurt or bother you anymore, okay? And again, our government agencies have been infiltrated by foreigners from countries all over the world that don't care about Americans. Of course, why would they? They think that you're trash. They think you're spoiled, you're lazy, you're sick, you don't have discipline. And that might be true about a couple of us. It might be. All right, let me make sure I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Somebody give me a heart. If you can hear me, somebody let me know if you can hear me right now. Can you? All right. Yes, y'all can hear me. I just want, and don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely know, and I'm aware that it's Americans that have these federal jobs too. That were helping them, and those were the Boule. Those were some of the Boule class gatekeepers, and of other races too that are from this country that were gatekeepers. You understand? Yeah, I know, because they're gonna cut me off. But the point is, they knew that these people don't give a fuck about you. And if they could take a whole bunch of money back to their country and live very happily, and they give them what they wanted, they would help them get away with what they were doing. And that was to set up gang stalking operations to try to force and back you into a corner where they could have control over your sexual energy, have control over who you have sex with, have control over your money, how much money you can make, so that you, if you had children to provide for, would be forced to open up your legs and open up yourself to people that you really wouldn't want to date or be with out of survival. Okay? And they were helping them to do this. But right now that they have the New World Order and everything in place to move in and take over, they don't need these people anymore. And that's why they're going to start allowing these people now to get the karma that they created and what they did to you. You're going to see a whole bunch of people that were high on a hog from other countries all over. Koreans, Vietnamese, Chinese, Thailand, Indonesians. You're going to see Central Africans, South Africans, East Africans, West Africans. You're going to see Mexicans, Venezuelans. You're going to see people from Spain. You're going to see people from France. You're going to see people from Australia that was over here on this bullshit. East Indians. You're going to see all these motherfuckers from all these countries all over that were in our government getting away with shit. You're going to see them losing everything. Now you're going to see them in their cars. I don't know what happened. I did everything. I was a good person. I had my tech job in cybersecurity and I followed all the rules. Yeah, I know. You followed all the rules, but you was on some karmic shit for these people. The cycle is over. They don't need them anymore. They don't need them anymore. And they don't realize, even if you did get money out of America that you can take back home to your country, you're going to still lose everything because what you did created bad karma for yourself. So you're going to think you're going to go back to your country with all that money and build a big mansion, and then a fucking tsunami is going to wipe out the whole city or the whole community that you put and invested all that money you stole in stealing energy from American citizens. A fucking tsunami is going to wipe out the whole place you poured all your money into, and your ass ain't going to have no insurance to cover that shit. How about that, you bitch? And then a volcano. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to Hawaii with all my money I got. Yeah, I know. And a volcano is going to fuck that shit up. Oh, but I'm good. I'm going to be in Iceland. And a volcano is going to fuck that shit up. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to be over it. Yeah, and an earthquake is going to open up and swallow up that mansion. Bitch, anywhere you motherfucking go and try to turn, you going to get swallowed the fuck up with that karma. All the money that you earned in the federal government in the United States of America, gang stalking, invading, hacking people devices, stealing their money, doing spell work, doing to aggravate to people out so they'll have an elevated stress level, and you do spell work to harness their energy through every utility company you work for, through every police agency you work for, every federal government agency with Social Security that you did things to block and stress people out that needed shit. Don't worry, your karma is here now. It is a new government coming into place, and we're gonna get returns on our investment. Okay. We paid back our past karma, but you're going to now lose every fucking thing. I don't care where the fuck you came from, in whatever part of the world, in the Philippines, at call center, wherever you are operating out of, you're not going to keep one fucking dime of what you built off of our energy, because we already on New Year's called back all our energy, and we commanded that anything that anybody has built using our energy with spell work, using our money, anything anyone has purchased or built will catch fire, crumble, fall to the ground, and scatter forever as our energy returns back to us, along with our abundance, prosperity, and blessings. Okay? So whoever, I don't believe I'm still on here, y'all. But I don't believe, I thought they would have cut me off by now. But no, because when I was trying to get this out in the beginning, y'all saw what they did to me. Okay? But I knew I would be able to get it out in the end. So like I said, you understand the government in America was infiltrated by foreigners that were hired by the inner circle of white supremacy on purpose to put all these East Indians, East Africans, all these motherfuckers that don't have a conscience about you because they think that you're trash. They feel like you're trash, so they did what they did to all of you all, okay? And they got a pass, but that was only so that they could move the next government into position where and keep them as a distraction. They use them to distract you. And now that it's completely over, these motherfuckers are going to get karma and lose everything they got. Now tell me what's about to happen with this Eritrean. Somebody is going to to use energy on people that they were jealous of. I don't care about you, you dirty, filthy American. You don't get to date 5 men. Married. You're trash. I know you are trash. I watch you. I see you. In my culture, we would have stoned you. You are whores. Or you American women, you're lazy, and you don't study, and you're spoiled, and you get everything that you want. I had to work hard. They didn't cut me off yet. They ain't cut my ass off yet. I'm still on. This Eritrean is about to get. I had one choice, one husband that they choose for me. They chose my mother and my father chose my husband. And one man, I had one man that I had with until I met the Zadi and my husband. He told me it's okay, I can suck Zadi's dick, and he would give me good job. He gave me a very good job. They found me a night white Zadi to work at the NSA, and I got a very, very high position because they said it does not count against my purity if I suck the dick of somebody in the inner circle. It's okay. It is allowed. It's okay. It's okay. So there isn't a retreat. There isn't a retreat. It's okay. They're white. It's okay. It's okay. To get position in government, my husband, he will allow me to open up my mouth and throat chakra to white Zadi. He even told me and instructed me to eating. I did it on. Yes, I did. I did it on his dick when he stuck it in the back of my throat. How do you think I got my position and my job? How do you think I got this high position? You don't get here. You don't get here just by study. Okay? My own daddy, he told me, you do not get these positions just by study. Sometimes you have to do things, but don't worry. They will never tell you in the public eye or expose you or shame or embarrass you. You do it in the private, in closed doors, but you will be honored. You will be honored in public. No one will ever know that you did the on his dick. No one will ever find out. Okay, so whoever this Eritrean is, they contributed to gang stalking and creating illusions in a lot of your communities to try to corner you into a position financially and bring the pain with people in the military that had access to energy weapons. And if you were in pain, that's when, the birds are coming. All the birds are coming to my lawn, child. That's when these people would do spell work to they would do a whole bunch of spell work to energy harvest off the pain they were creating by stopping your finances, using energy weapons, and doing death spells on you. So this Eritrean, that's the truth and the clarity with the Ace of Swords. They're about to be moved on to calmer waters. Okay? And they're heartbroken because they had an ego death because they thought that they were going to be able to keep this shit going forever. I know that throat is sore, bitch. I know your throat hurts. I know, but baby, take a lozenger. A Ricola. Bitch, drink some cough syrup. It'll get you that buzz, you like to drink. Your goofy ass self, probably drinking honey wine right now. Okay, so what about this nephew energy? Also, that was in the NSA. This main male, he's also East African. Okay, so he might have been the Emperor reverse, a King of Pentacles. He could have been an Aries, or he could have been a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is an older masculine. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy. What does this? Yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. He worked at the NSA as well, the Ace of Swords, and he did something in the past for a long time, or he's connected to somebody from the past, and he's heartbroken because his motherfucking ass is about to be moved on to calmer motherfucking waters from trying to block in a high priestess because somebody got clarity about what these two motherfuckers were doing to create an illusion about you to a King of Cups energy. They lied about you. They lied about who and what you were because your energy was so good. So if they told these people, this is a good candidate for somebody that we can do spell work on and energy harvest from and do things to, because it's a prostitute anyway. This is a prostitute. This is someone that is very low vibrational. It's a common thief. They go around robbing people's homes and stealing stealing money from John's. It's a stripper. So you can do this to them. They lied about you to get someone to help them to do something to you because they figured if they felt like you were nobody, if they felt like you were who they said you were, that they wouldn't have a conscience about doing something to you. But the fucked up thing is, whatever lie they told about you was so because they knew you were the opposite and they knew your energy was golden, and they would say and do anything to get into your energy because they knew that they could manifest doing magic using your energy. So if they had to lie, and it don't even make no motherfucking sense. How can a fucking prostitute make that type of energy that you can manifest millions of dollars off of? Prostitutes do not make that kind of energy. You understand? That type of, well, I don't know, some of them do have it. They are smart and they do know how to get that kind of energy. I don't know how long it lasts, but some of them, yeah, do marry billionaires. Okay. And most women in a patriarchal society is a goddamn prostitute any damn way. But the point I'm making is you can't be in no low vibrational prostitute energy and have that type of mindset that's so high vibrational that you make golden energy that make men rich off of your energy just by touching you. No, you're a golden goose that lays golden eggs, and they knew that about you. But they lied and told this King of Cups that you were trash, but yet you're a golden goose. A golden goose that's trash. That they knew the only way that they could get someone to help them to get your energy and to siphon all your energy so they could become rich was to try to lie on your name and lie about who and what you are. You are actually a high priestess that is very highly spiritually ranked, a hermit energy. And they lied on you and created an illusion about you. And now this person has clarity about who you really are. What else, Holy Spirit? And this is what caused all the conflict, because they were still doing things to slow down your money, because they still are convinced that if we can just tap into her energy one more time, we can get a lick and become rich and wealthy one more time. So in secret, they've been still trying to hold on to your money, not because they need your money, but because they need you not to be able to relocate and move. They want to keep track of you. These people want to keep a tracker on you so that they could use your energy because they can't manifest abundance without you. You understand? And that's why they want to hold on to your energy so bad. But that's all right. It don't matter. What is the most probable outcome with this Eritrean that was in the military and this nephew energy, this East African that were both working at the NSA? People to get your energy. This might be a Somalian, Ethiopian, or Eritrean. Right, they might go to jail or someone's in a mental imprisonment. Clarify that. Someone's gonna go to fucking jail. Okay, somebody that didn't think about something the right way, that has broken thinking. Okay, feels backstabbed and betrayed right now. Oh, they going to jail. I just saw it. They can't create no more illusions about you, and these motherfuckers are going to jail. These fucking East Africans that were abusing power with you are going to fucking jail. They can't backstab and betray somebody no more. What's the lovers? Okay, they were able to backstab and betray the King of Cups as this Emperor energy because they matched him up with a past life enemy of his that kept him in a mental imprisonment and was doing spell work over him sexually and his mind, okay? And the easiest way to get control over someone has some vulnerabilities or weak-willedness is food, a lot of times, sex, ego, things that are connected to the carnal nature. That's the easiest entry points for someone to gain control over you. So they matched him up with a past life. So it was supposed to play out the way it did, but they matched this King of Cups up with a past life enemy. They matched him up with a past life enemy that he was very sexually attracted to, that he had to play out some karma with because of something they did in a past life. But now he is free from being under that karmic control with that past life enemy, and he can see everything clearly now. And he can see now that this person is still doing spell work, but he is able to see straight through any illusions, even with spell work. So it's over. Whatever they had planned is over. And these people that were stopping and stealing your money, somebody's going to come toward you and straighten something out for you. The Three of Cups. What is the Three of Cups? Yeah, he's isolated himself from celebrating with these people that are about to be stuck in a cycle because of the crime they committed against you to stop your money. With all the other people that the minions they were sending toward you to hurt and harm you. They were that desperate to get back in your energy. Again, an Eritrean at the NSA and another East African that could be either Eritrean, Somalian, or Ethiopian. And that were utilizing your spiritual energy and power. And they didn't want to let go. They don't want to let go of your energy. All right, give me a final message so I can close this out. So somebody is moving forward with something. These people are still trying to create a conflict to stop this person from coming toward you because they know their time is up. The gig is up. It's over. You dumbass, look at the signs. I'm going to end it like this. You dumbass, the cycle is over. You understand? This is by divine order. The cycle is over. The world card. You can no longer do what you were doing. The karma that needed to play out for both that Emperor energy, King of Cups, and that High Priestess, that karma has run itself out now. So that means the cycle is over and you are no longer able to conduct whatever you were conducting, whatever operation through gangstalking and spiritually stalking to harness her energy. It's over. The cycle's over. But if you want to fuck around and find out, then keep on doing like you doing. Because until you do right by me, anything you ever think about is going to crumble. I'm Guan Yin, y'all. And this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.